Hello everybody, you're back once again with Jeremy. So I gotta tell you, I do these videos on my smartphone, and if you get a phone call, it cuts the video off. I was 12 minutes into this rant that I'm going to restart, and somebody called. The worst part was, it was a scam or whatever you telemarketer, whatever you want to call it. So very frustrating. Anyways, today the video is about what excuses do you have. The reason I bring this video up today is I actually slipped into having an excuse. As a general rule, I try very hard not to have excuses. I try to only have reasons and answers. So what happened was, as a lot of you know, I've started a new company. And I've been working on getting this company to grow. Well, my kids are here. They live out of state, and they're here for, half the summer. And I want to spend every second I can with them, but at the same time, I still have a day job that I have to go to. I have to, my company's not at the point yet that it's producing enough income that I can quit my job completely, and YouTube is not to a point yet that I can quit my job completely. So I spend, my 12 hours at work. I spend the rest of the time with my kids. And so, that I wasn't doing anything with my company. Well, about 4 or 5 days ago, I had somebody ask me, so, how's the company going? Excuse me. And I told him, I was like, the kids are in town. I don't really have time to work on it, because the way I have done sales in the past is, when I call door to door, I'm a business-to-business company, so I would just walk into a company. I'd figure out who I needed to talk to, who the gatekeepers were, and we can go more into depth on sales if you guys want at some point, but that's what I would do, and figure out the objections and get through it. But with my kids in town, I'm not taking that time to go door to door. So my excuse was fairly valid, and the person I was talking to, they completely understood. I told them, it's not doing anything right now. The kids are in town, and they understood. Everything's great, But then I got to thinking, what the heck? That's an excuse. Yes, I want to spend every second that I can with my children. I love them very, very much, and I don't get to see them nearly as much as I'd want to. But when they are here, they are my kids. They get my full attention. So what started this, because like I said, I've professed for a long time to you guys on this channel that I work very hard. I'm by no means perfect, but I work very hard to always be moving forward. Well, that's not moving forward. And so for me, I have to figure out reasons. I have to figure out, well, why did I have this excuse? Why did this excuse come into my mind? Well, I listen to talks, and I listen to motivational speakers, and I do that stuff at work all day. That's what I do. Well, a couple weeks ago, I was actually getting on YouTube to find it, something to listen to, Tony Robbins' speech, or Les Brown, or Gary Vaynerchuk, or TED Talks. I like TED Talks a lot. I was on there looking for something, and I'm a car nut, and off-road nut, and all the boats, and anything that goes fast that can kill me, I like. And so I was on there, and I can't remember what it was, but there was a tech video, and I was like, that looks cool. And so I played it. Well, what had happened was, now I was listening to videos that was like, how to choose the correct part for this engine that you're building to get the performance that you want. And, if anybody knows YouTube, you can turn on autoplay, and that's what I had, was autoplay. And so it would go, and it keeps it in the same genre. So it went from that to choosing tires to, and I don't remember the specific order, but that's what it was doing. It was doing exactly what the algorithm in YouTube told it to do. So I had gotten to the point that I wasn't listening to the things that I listened to. And the funny thing is I noticed that when I do that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as you're consciously doing it, every time I do that, I start to slip. I start to get comfortable. I've told you guys you need to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Well, I'd gotten comfortable and, just doing my job, and, I took my 2 hours a day that I could technically be doing something else, and like my breaks at work, I was playing Call of Duty Mobile, and I'm not a gamer, but that's what I was doing. And so anyways, I had this excuse, and so the person asked me this, I told them my excuse, they understood, it made sense, and it does make sense. But I've got about an hour, just over an hour worth of breaks at work, and then I've got about an hour's worth of driving every day. That's 2 hours. And I'm like, what am I doing during those 2 hours? Well, when I'm driving, I do not like to text. I do not like to be searching anything on my phone, because I don't believe it's safe, and I don't think you guys should be doing it either. But my phone has a really cool feature. Like this video, it's all voice activated. I don't have to do anything. And as you watch the video, you'll notice I'm watching the road more than I'm watching the camera, because my videos don't have great entertainment value as far as watching me, because maybe you think I'm absolutely gorgeous and you just can't help but stare for 5 to 12 minutes or whatever the video is. And if that's true, I got you. But beyond that, so I don't need to be watching the phone to be able to get my point across and tell you the information I'm going to tell you. So, but then I have an hour at work that I'm playing video games. So what I've started to do is, like I said, my companies that I've owned in the past, it was always door to door. I went in, I introduced myself, I found out who I needed to talk to, and that's the way I've been running this company. Well, what this time has been doing for me is now, for the last 4 to 5 days, I've been researching. How do you do cold calling? What's the right way? Because everything I do I feel is above board. I don't want to seem shady. I don't want to seem like a nuisance. I feel that I sell something that is very important that everybody needs. And so I'm trying to figure out how to do those sales. I'm trying to figure out how to do the cold calls. I'm trying to figure out how to do the email marketing. And that's what I do. And the cool part is now I can make phone calls on my way home. Because at the end of the day, the 3 things I've got on my plate right now is work, my company. Well, I got 4 things. Work, my company, these videos, and my kids. Kids are number 1, but I still got to work. I am taking time off from work to be with them, but I still have to work. I still have to make that money because my company's not there yet and the YouTube channel's not there yet. So my kids, and then work because I need the money, then my company, and then the YouTube channel. One day, I truly hope, and I know that, I don't know if it'll be the YouTube channel or just the speaking in general, will take over from the company, and then my work will drop off because I won't be working in there anymore, so it'll be my kids and then speaking or YouTube, whichever way it takes off. So, anyways, starting to ramble a little bit. So, now, on my drive home, I'm making phone calls. I'm figuring out people I need to talk to. Like I said before, I'm figuring out who those gatekeepers are. I'm figuring out how to get past the gatekeepers. Because, I'm just going to tell you this, in sales you have gatekeepers and decision makers. You need to figure out which is which and who is who and how you get past that gatekeeper to get to the decision maker. It's got to be done or else you'll never make sales. So, that's what I'm doing on my drive home. I can do everything via my earbud. I don't have to worry about playing with my phone, touching my phone, nothing. I can drive, I can concentrate on the road, and I can get work done. So what is your excuse? Because I'm willing to bet you your excuse is crap. Yes, there are times, very rarely, but there are times where your excuse is real. Maybe you're 15 years old, you want to join the military. Well, you can't join the military till you're technically 18, but there's ways you can do it when you're 17 that is legal, by doing it through the summer of your junior, senior year, whatever. But what are you doing, though? Because there's other things you could be doing to prepare to get there. Are you running and getting in shape the way you need to? Have you joined ROTC or JROTC? Have you done these things? Because there's always steps. So yeah, you might not be able to join the military today, but you can be doing a lot to get you there, to get you closer, to make it that when you're, 17 and a half, or I don't know what the legality is, but I do know that you can do that. I think it's between your junior and senior year. During the summer, you can go to basic or something like that. I didn't do that, but what are you doing to get there before? So your excuses are crap. And I'm so tired. I've had multiple people come up to me and just via correspondence say, hey, well, I can't do this because of this. Really? You can't? You can't do that because of that reason. Huh, that's interesting. You can't lose that 20 pounds because you don't have the money for good food and your wife won't let you go to the gym. Really? Well, I'm going to call bullcrap, because it doesn't cost you a dime to eat a little bit less. Now, I will tell you right now, that is not the best way to lose weight. I've told you before, I love fitness. I know a lot about fitness. That's not the best way to lose weight, but it's a start. 2, it doesn't cost you a dime to go for a walk. You want to spend time with your kids? Take them on a walk. So just excuses are crap, and I'm tired of hearing them. I'm tired of excuses from myself. And, I believe very much, you put out whatever you put in, and lately I've been putting in, not the greatest of content. Not that there was anything bad about it, but at the rate and quantity I was putting it in, it was crap. So I need you guys to drop your excuses. You know what? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your excuses and drop them in the comment box and leave them there. Don't take them back with you. Leave them. And you know what? As a community, we're going to talk to you and help you get through those excuses. Help you come up with ideas to get past those BS excuses. That's what I want. Take the comments, drop them in the box, and leave them there. Leave them there for good. I'll take them from you. They'll be my excuses. Now, mind you, I don't like excuses. I get rid of them. But if you need somewhere to put them, I'll take them from you. So, anyways, I love you guys. I really do. Today was a rant, obviously, but drop your excuses. I love you guys. I'm here for you. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little notification bell thingy. Like it. Do whatever you got to do. I am setting up it'll be like a business page, or however that works on Facebook for this. It'll just be, I don't know. I'll tell you in the next video what it is. Let me get it set up first, because I can't tell you and find out somebody else has the name, but it'll definitely be something with Jeremy in it or something like that. And then I will do everything I can to make sure the Instagram page is the same. And I'll get that set up so you guys can hit me up there. Let me know if Twitter's a thing that people still do. I'm not a real big social media guru. I'm not, sorry, it's a little hot out in Indiana today. Let me know if you guys are still on, or people are on Twitter or use Twitter or whatever. If I heard there's another social media that's out there that's up and coming. Let me know if you guys use that. I'll jump on there too. But I'm here for you guys. I want to talk. I want to, help you guys out. That's why I'm here. Just let me know what I can do for you guys. Anyways, I love you guys. Let me know what I can do for you. And until next time, have a great day.